Nameless PC says, I liked it when he said, what the hell is going on? I could relate to that. Yeah, honestly, the only relatable things so far in this game have been Trace's utterances of what the hell is going on, and oh god, I can't believe another giant monster, and none of this makes any sense, and oh god, this is excruciating. Oh, Richie says MMX was my one good idea, at least. No, yeah, I like I said, I just kind of miss it in the scroll. I'm predicting that there is a new glitch gun right around the corner. There is an leveled up glitch gun. Salmella says, is this what happens when all your writing is done by a clever developer instead of a clever writer? Yeah, I have a... There's a good game here. Unfortunately, the developers thought they were the Wachowski brothers, and they weren't. Because what we've got here is Matrix 3 levels of writing, not the Matrix. Mad Adventure is saying the problem is the explanations in the story are so techno-babbly that you just stop caring what it's all about and why you're doing it. Yeah, honestly, it's trying to be mysterious. It's like, oh, what could it all mean? Requires bomb amp. What? Okay. So now I have power bombs. Stop giving me new things. Oh. Oh, now when I glitch their tails, they give me bombs. Okay. And I guess the glitch bomb just glitches everything on the screen? Yeah, it seems to affect everything. You know, I mean, that's really the thing, is what Mad Adventure said. Like, I will, if you give me a promise of a good mystery, then I will hang out with you until I get the answers. I will be very, you know, I'm engaged in what the answers are, but I have to be engaged in those answers first. You can't just expect me to care because, oh, what could it all mean? Because if you just keep adding questions on questions on questions without offering anything that even starts to look like an answer, I'm not going to be in it for the long haul. Eventually I'm just going to get fatigued. There should be something here, shouldn't there? Right? It looks like there's something in this room. You know what, too? I mean, like, going back to the whole Portal 1, Portal 2 discussion, the thing of it, too, is that everybody plays games for different reasons. And, like, story will never, ever, in my mind, again be superior to gameplay. once upon a time, I bought into that. Like, oh, if you tell me a great story, I'll go, you know, I'll go along with anything. But the fact of the matter is, I'm no longer that person. Because, like, if all you want is a great story, then all you need is a movie. Or a book. The fact that I'm playing a video game, I'm playing a video game not just for a story, but also because I want to actively participate in the game. R.L. Rich... I don't want to go back the way I came just yet. Though, you know what? Now I can kind of go to the upper right, can't I? Because there was glitchy stuff that I can glitch bomb now, right? Glitch. I don't know, I'm getting a little fatigued. I might be calling it a night soon. This is the thing too, like, not for nothing, I wanted a boss fight. The game warmed me up for a boss fight. It gave me the, this is a boss fight door, and here's a save point. I was ready for a boss fight. And then it didn't give me the boss fight. You know what? I like a boss fight. Okay? The boss fights so far have been interesting. And there's been a nice mix of pattern bosses and more sort of random bosses, and I think the bosses have a little bit too much in the way of hit points in this game, but I don't think they're that bad. But you know what? Then all of a sudden, like, the last two boss rooms have been, no, they've left me with, like, boss blue balls. You know, the first one was, oh, I'm hallucinating, so am I the boss, or am I me, or who? You stop me from playing your game to tell me your story. It's the same friggin' thing that Portal 2 did, where I'm trying to solve this room, and then all of a sudden Wheatley or whatever is just, like, in there and says, no, I changed my mind, let's have the boss fight now! And then he pulls you out of the puzzle room. It's like, I wanted to solve that puzzle. I'm playing this game to solve puzzles, not because I want to listen to you be funny at me in a British accent. If I wanted to that, I'd just listen to, like, the Hitchhiker radio scripts again. But, you know, it's like, don't interrupt me from playing your game to tell me your story. That's what Portal did so right. Okay, the first Portal, the most amazing thing about Portal is you never stopped playing it. You never stopped, not even for a moment. There was a story to that game. It was, you know, the whole story wasn't really completely explained, but the game never stopped you from playing it to tell you the story. It was all told through voiceovers while you were playing the game, and it was told by the game itself. It was told by the environments, it was told by Gladys, you know, it was told by the little hidden Ratman rooms. All of that stuff told the story. But never once did the game say, okay, could you stop playing for a second and listen? Because I want to tell you a story. You know why Metroid didn't have dialogue boxes? R.L. Richie is saying, stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Was that one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, like, obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game, but was that one of the games where you just played the card game against AI opponents? I mean, I actually, okay, confession, I kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. I also, I have to say that I did actually sit as an adult not long ago and voluntarily watch the English dub of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, or whatever the proper terminology for whatever the hell it was I watched was. I guess the Duelist Kingdom one, not the Battle City stuff. Anyway, I know this is a terrible thing to say, and it'll piss a lot of people off, but I actually like the Yu-Gi-Oh card game a little bit better than I like Magic the Gathering. It's it does some, like, okay, it's not, by any stretch, is it a balanced game, at all. Like, it's, I mean, it's sort of a mess, but, the thing that's interesting about the Yu-Gi-Oh card game is the social mechanics, all of the bluffing and trickery that goes into it. The whole playing cards face down, and the advantage of playing cards face down and keeping them hidden versus, you know, exposing them, and, you know, different card mechanics interacting with that in different ways. I actually find the Yu-Gi-Oh game quite interesting as card games go. I mean, it's still a card game. And, you know, it's still a collectible card game, too, so that's just, you know, oh, this is where I went before. I need to go this way now. Alright, everything glitch. I don't know if that served any useful purpose. Whoop, that was the wrong button. Salmella was saying the problem is when the show tried to be accurate to the card game. The show never did that. Never. I would pay really good money to play the card game that they were playing in the show. Okay? The card game where you actually could launch your turtle soldier out of your catapult at the flying ring, or the hover ring of the opponent's flying castle to drop it on his monsters. If that sort of shit was possible in a card game, I would play the hell out of that card game. And you know what? Everybody would. And I'm not talking about, like, the hologram stuff. R.L. Ritchie is saying, have you played Kaijudo? I am familiar with Kaijudo. Isn't it out of print, though? I mean, didn't it die? Alright, so there was glitch here that kept me from going any further, right? Or am I in the wrong... Am I thinking of the wrong thing? No, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I had no idea where I was. I'm totally... You know what? Back to the save point. We're calling it a night. I'm done for the night. And meanwhile, the chat is now talking about the history of the Yu-Gi-Oh card game and anime. Alright, so I'm gonna call it a night here. I don't know. I want to say, hey, we made progress and we did good, but quite frankly, I don't know. And I think I'm kind of cooling on this game now. I think it honestly should have ended by now. But that's it. Meanwhile, I guess we'll figure out other things I can stream. I wonder... You know what, let's see how far I am... Let's just check my... Oh, shit. I just closed the game, didn't I? I was just curious to check my percentage and see where I am now.